it's your girl Big Boss Blossom, and we chillin' with Big Homie Doe and Chief Cocky on the What's the Script podcast.
Really going on outside that gram. So what you got going on? What's been up with you?
Shit, I really just been working.
You working?
Trying to be outside, get in the mix, still adding to my team. You know, that's the most important, but it's, it's tedious.
A great team is very important. Mm-hmm. Talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Who on your team right now? Who you got with you today?
I got the big assistant, the biggest, Ashley the assistant.
Okay.
They done took my girl Instagram from me. We was getting it lit. We was getting her right,
They've been hating on the gram lately, man.
Listen, they snatched it from her and then called her from Nigeria.
Damn.
And asked her for the code.
No.
And then they sent her.
It's the A, baby. Welcome.
They probably was in Decatur the whole time. Busting the whole move. That's crazy.
So Big Boss, so where you from? Where you from originally? You from Atlanta?
I'm originally from Buffalo, New York.
Buffalo, New York.
Shout out Buffalo, man.
You know I fuck with Buffalo.
I know that your man's from Buffalo. Griselda, yeah. Conway.
You fuck with Griselda?
Yeah.
They from Buffalo.
Yeah,
you fuck with them?
Yeah.
You know the crazy thing, my grandfather is from Buffalo. I never met him, but he's from Buffalo, New York, and he was a con man. What they tell him.
You knew that store up there where that crazy shit happened at?
Yeah, I mean, it was a Tops. It's like basically like a Publix, but we don't got Publix. We got a Tops. Tops is the expensive ass grocery store with
like
good quality food though.
Right.
Jewels back in the crib.
But they
picked
the like that was probably the one like the most smack dab in the hood.
Yeah.
Cause for the most part, the other Tops is kind of like they might be a little bit down the street from the hood. That one was like across the street was the block.
Wow.
Yeah.
What kind of effect do that have on the city? Like,
it's real traumatizing, especially for kids. Like my little sister don't be like
want to go on public places and
grocery store.
See, people don't talk about that. After the fact of
and then you know
those
what
type
happened
of
even
things.
worse. A lot of old people died, but it was a lot of young people that survived, and they more messed up than people that died. They is traumatized.
They don't know how to feel a random white man walking in. Yeah.
One of them, they said they were hiding in the cooler. And the ice was like, the bullets was chipping off the ice. So they was ducking the ice bullets, thinking that, So it's definitely crazy.
Definitely crazy out there, man. We want to say shout out to all them families and
man.
Shout out to the lost ones, the loved ones that's gone in that one. But on a brighter note, how you make it down to the A? What happened? What's the transformation from Buffalo to Atlanta?
Well, Atlanta always was kind of on my list. Probably since I was a kid, like I just always was in tune with like music and
you were just like
and movies and stuff like that. So Atlanta was always mentioned. It was always like the hot spot.
Right.
I was in Miami for a little bit. I liked it Miami, but I moved there. I was young. I ain't have no money to chill in Miami, so and I was used to still being on my own. I was young, but I was independent.
Right.
It ain't that easy being here in Miami, so I had to go back home, get it back right, and then I chose to come to Atlanta to build before Miami.
Okay, so Miami's the end game.
So Atlanta stepping stool to Miami. Y'all listen, y'all too lit for y'all city. If y'all too lit for y'all city,
you gotta go.
You gotta go. Don't go straight. Don't go straight Miami. Go do your ATL first.
Cause Atlanta used to build in Atlanta.
Atlanta my step to LA.
That's what I was gonna say. That's where I'm going.
Atlanta my step to
but
LA.
I like Miami. Miami is a vibe. Miami is always somewhere I will always go. But LA is definitely where I want to end up. And I know a lot of people be like, hey, you don't like it, it's bougie. I really don't care.
I'd rather be around some bougie people than some tough ass people.
Right, but I like it because the way I see it is, because I've been there, and it's definitely Hollywood. They definitely live up to their name. But I like it because the reason that they striving for
perfection.
So they so bougie and they so fake because they're striving for perfect. But you see the difference in just appearance alone.
That's deep,
people come clean cut. They taking care of themselves like they're striving for perfection. So hey,
they trying to eat the most healthiest foods. They trying to find the most healthiest skin
because they trying to live that lifestyle and last long enough to enjoy it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that for sure.
So you've been down here in Atlanta. How you started off? Or you started off with how you get into rapping? How you get into music?
Well, I started off with photography. I was taking pictures. That was something I always liked to do though. So it wasn't like it was something I didn't like. I still keep a camera. But I was doing modeling and photography at the same time. So I kind of burnt myself out. Like I was modeling, then I was shooting at night. But I was shooting a lot of celebrities. I was in the mix with a lot of artists and stuff. So I kind of got to see firsthand how they move, how they operate, the type of people they have around them, and the way they move. Like that was the most important because a lot of people don't understand and know that that's important when you're an artist. Like, and that's where your team, that's where your team comes by. Your team got to be on board. They got to know what roles they playing. And a lot of times, like, people think, like, okay, somebody got a manager, they photographer. Sometimes them people that ain't never picked up a manager role, photographer role in their life, but that's their homeboy. Their homeboy got a dream, they got a buzz, and I'm about to be a photographer today. I'm about to learn. I'm about to, like, it's major artists that they friends is their managers and they assistants and.
I mean, of course, it all makes sense if you want to get on and you put on for the people that's around you. I'd rather give it to my friend than hire some new nigga that I don't know.
Mm-hmm. You know who did that? LeBron James.
Yeah.
He made all them guys.
All of them. They all like agents and shit like that.
Top.
But it takes people got to be certain.
They got to be solid too, though.
They can't get jealous and expect you to give them everything you got. Like, no, I'm do what I can, and we're gonna build this team, and then you're gonna branch off and build your own. Some people get so wrapped up in, oh, you got all this, I want that too. You're not doing what I'm doing, and you're not even putting in the work to do what I'm doing. So how can you expect that?
So that's all. You can come from experience. Yeah.
What you mean?
That sounds like that story came from personal experience.
I mean, always. I'm the type of person, I was the oldest child. So I was the fuck up. I had to fuck up. And then I ain't had nobody to help me. I had to figure it out on my own. Like, but now it's like, I hated that. I done fucked up a lot of times. Like, I had to bump my head. I had to take a lot of losses before. And I know some people need to fuck up to get it together, but I feel like somebody would have gave me a heads up. I might not have fucked up all them times. Like, you know.
Of course, yeah.
I be trying to, like, if I feel like somebody listening or, like, siblings shit, I try to teach them certain shit, but you only can help and teach people that want to be helped and teach.
Facts. That's big facts.
Hey, so it's a little girl somewhere, not a little girl, maybe a teenager or whatever, but she got ambitions too. And she from somewhere else. She don't stay in one of the major cities where entertainment shit is popping off like that. Like, what advice would you give somebody like that?
I would give them to do whatever it is that they want to do. Because I even feel like myself being in a smaller city where it's not much going on, not much good shit. And when you do good shit in my city, they laugh at you. I would say do what you want to do from the day you decide you want to do it. Work on it. Like, you might be 12 and you might want to be a rapper. You can't fully be a rapper, but you could work on it. You could research it. Anything I want to do, I research. Like the dumbest things that you probably, even if it's some stuff you ain't supposed to do, I'm going to research it and see how other people do it. I'm going to see what tips they got. Like, just work on whatever you want to do and do it. Eventually your time going to come. Because when you in that type of situation, your life ends up being you doing something that you never wanted to do and something you ain't have a choice but to do. That's not fun.
Right.
I'm the type of person, I got to do something I want to do. I got to enjoy it, even if it's a regular job. I have to enjoy it. I can't hate going to work every day because I'm quit.
Right.
It's not going to happen. I'm not going to be in a situation I want to be in.
That way. I mean, that's the artist fight, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Working working for somebody or being
independent, fully independent,
free. It's hard work. I think it's more work being independent than it is to go to work for a job, though.
If you really
of course it is. It is, but everything you do and your residuals come to you.
It makes it different if you love doing what you're doing, though.
Right.
'Cause if you love what you're doing, it ain't a job.
And I ain't gonna lie, I don't even care. It could be easy because there is some easier jobs that you could get by. But when I think about the fact that no matter what job we work, even if you're a doctor, even if you're a lawyer, you're not making what everybody else making off of what you do. Like, think about doctors. They might get paid $21 an hour, all this. But guess how much that hospital making for that job that you're doing every time you do it, every single day?
I think they make a little more than that.
Yeah, they probably make a little
Even
more.
if it does not matter how much they charging the person on the table for that job ain't nowhere near what that doctor
Nah, the company making way more.
Exactly. So
than
when
what
you
they
know
paying
how much a
motherfuckers.
company making off your work and you know what you can make on your own, it just will never make sense.
Yeah.
Even McDonald's, they pay their people how much, but you know how much money they bringing in every day off
Over
them
1
workers?
billion served. Add up.
I think that all makes sense to if you tie that in to independent artists, like you said, trying to build a team, right?
Mm-hmm.
Something key that you said was like a lot of people that you building your team with are your homegirls or your homeboys or your homegirls, the people that's down with you. They playing different roles, right? But if you are an independent artist, at some point you got to start looking at yourself as a business, right? Just like that business that we talking about. They can pay you this amount of money. And all right, so let me ask you this: how many times would you go to work, and on Friday when they're supposed to pay you, they tell you, "Oh, well, the check ain't here." But believe me, the check gonna come. How many times you gonna go back to work?
Work was, you probably ain't.
It's pretty much, you might go back once, maybe twice. But the point I'm trying to get to is,
I'm going back to steal. That if I go back and try,
what it showed me is this: the person that be like, "Well, I ain't coming back unless you pay me." That person ain't for the company,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
That person for themselves. They there for the money.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? The person that says, "You know what? I'm gonna stay because I believe in this company."
But the company ain't for me if I ain't paid
That person,
time.
that person is your friend. Is that close person that's next to you. I'm gonna stay and believe in your company, right? But what happens to them friends after about 2-3 years though? Of doing that, they ain't got no money yet. Then they stop fucking with you, and you believe that nobody supports you. But it ain't that they ain't supporting you. It's just your business ain't never made no money.
Right.
So that's why I believe in any independent hustle. I don't know why I'm getting off to what I believe, but I'm just telling you.
Nah, you're making a good point.
You feel me?
What you saying?
Any independent hustle.
Let me say this. My team that I am building was not really, I'm not even going to say it's off friends. Because I'm here, I don't really have too much friends here. I don't really have no family here. I have tried to get family and friends to come, but they stuck up in what they got going on, or they might not believe, whatever the case may be. That's fine. So I ain't gonna hold you. I'm building my team off people that believe in my mission.
Facts.
As
I
you
think
should.
we all did. I did too. When I got down there.
As you should.
I ain't know nobody.
Sometimes it be better, man.
Yeah, because you can't try to talk, and then a lot of it, you can't talk nobody into believing your dream, and sometimes them people that grew up and watched you can't fathom seeing you do anything better.
Man, we touch on that down there every week. Yeah. People support you.
Just enough until you get to doing better than
I
others.
say, we brought this up before, and I think now in today's game, you tell me if you think this too, but I think people used to think that you had to be get on locally, then you go regional, then you go national, shit like that. I don't believe that's the step no more. I believe you can take off without your people around you even knowing.
Yeah, but it's just for certain genres. I still say certain genres. You got like we say the drill genre.
Yeah.
You more likely gotta catch on in your area first.
And that's because you gotta be like you gotta be like that in real life. You can't. They not gonna jack you if they know that you done ran. You done got.
That's why I say you might get one little song off. You might get a little motion, but you ain't gonna.
Cause somebody gonna
call you out.
Parade.
Yeah, they gonna call you out. You know.
So we've been snacking on these. We've been snacking on these.
I don't know, them motherfuckers.
Candy grapes.
That little Kool-Aid shit choked the shit out of me.
Little shorty walking around. He's selling them. He ain't get the marketing right, but we gonna, if you see it, we gonna try to get them on there because them motherfuckers good right now.
Nah, yeah, they is decent. I just ain't feel like up here.
So you got any new projects? Any singles?
She like that.
I know.
Yeah, I got the single like that in real life.
I seen you got the challenge was going.
Yeah.
How that's coming on?
I put it out there. I ain't really put too much.
What kind of challenge? I'm asleep.
You sleep?
Yeah, what's the challenge about? Tell the people.
It's a real booties matter challenge.
Real booties matter.
Yeah.
I'm with that, fellas, man. Real booties do matter. Real booties do matter.
It always got to be one weirdo to say all booties matter.
Yeah.
I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with fake booties though. It's just, I ain't gonna lie, when I moved to Atlanta, it kind of scared me. Like, I've thought about,
It's pressuring
you. No, it don't, but I've seen it do it to girls. Like, I've had a young girl tell me, like, I thought I was so beautiful. I always was happy with my body, but moving out here, I feel like I need a BBL.
To keep up with the other BBLs.
Yeah, but no, I don't feel like that. Only reason I be wanting enhancements is because for pictures, but I'm scared to do that to my butt, because I know my butt is fine, but I'm just worried about all the other things I've seen. And
some of them is kind of disproportionate.
Some of them look horrible.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I've seen people.
They got the big ass booty with the little bitty ass legs. The thighs ain't matching the ass. You feel what I'm saying?
Y'all ain't finna get out on the fake booties, man. I ain't gonna sit here and count like the fake booty. Like a man point of view.
I mean, some of them is nice.
Hey, listen.
Some of them.
Niggas went all the way.
A nigga don't
You went
give a
all the
fuck,
way and
bro.
got your ass done, and that motherfucker still jiggling. Nigga ain't giving a fuck.
Niggas do not care.
It's the ones that they put them one booties on in the clubs. They got the indentations of an ass. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But they like in some pants or something and shit. So I'm like, I seen a bitch do that.
The booty popper?
Yeah, whatever to put it.
Yeah.
Put a little booty on.
A booty popper,
So I'm
yeah.
like, yo, but. Who you really finna, you finna trick a nigga tonight. That's what you finna really do. Cause if a nigga.
Cause where are you hiding?
Yeah, where you go? When you take that motherfucker off, how you gonna explain that?
You took off a big ass pamper. Photo
Get you home and turn you around.
Cause I know you in.
And that motherfucker like a washboard.
I always got suspicious when a girl ain't let me take her panties off.
Oh man.
I'm for real. Like why you ain't like I try to then I take them off. Oh, what you mean? What's going on?
What's going on?
You might got a booty pop on.
But no, I've seen some people get it and then
it
not work
right.
out. No.
Oh,
and not work out and it disappear.
And that's
a waste of surgery.
That's a magic trick.
Slide.
I don't know, but it just don't look like they got
out?
surgery. If you gonna go get surgery, like I need that joint better make sense all the time, every day. Like it better be seen.
What about the Lil' Kim? Like, would you go that far to get your face or your lips or your nose? Or
listen, it's only one thing I ever thought about. I thought I didn't like about my face, and it was my nose. Because when I was a kid, it just felt like it was too big for my face. But now, like, I like the way I look. If I change my nose, I'm not gonna look the same. And that's where I feel like the girls that get their face fixed, that's where they mess up. If you was already pretty, yeah, you might not like your nose, but guess what? If your nose ain't what it look like now, you're not gonna look the same. So you taking a risk.
I never
might look
understood
uglier,
what
you
you
might look
doing.
cuter. I ain't gonna
That's
take that risk.
that go back though to like when, not to get deep, but like Lil' Kim was cute. You know what I'm saying? She ain't had to do all that, but that'd be like some self-hate. That'd be some mental shit.
Self-esteem.
Yeah, self-esteem shit
though.
going on. Then like you say with the industry, it'd be the industry thing. I don't know, but I don't know who told her like holding that little picture of a naked cat or whatever. Like this, what you want to look like? How you look? How you want to look like this?
What I don't like is the black girls.
I've never seen.
Where they friends at?
Have y'all ever seen one that came out and it was just like, oh, she looked way better?
Yeah, I did.
Who?
Every girl.
I know New York. She actually looked better. She done changed her skin color, all that. She actually looked like something. Yeah.
So it helped.
It helped her. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm sorry. I love New York. But it ain't nothing she can do. And she still gonna.
Listen, she don't look like
no,
that.
I ain't saying look. She's still gonna seem dirty.
Oh yeah, her personality.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. It's something good about that's just like a little dirt to her.
Yeah.
And they say rappers, some rappers like that. No matter how much money you get,
always know where your wallet is.
Yeah,
always know where your wallet is.
Shout out to the first project. Well, they said we was dirty too. Not no more, baby.
Dirty. I know where you cleaned up nice.
Yeah, I'm a little kid. Yeah.
So the single is you got the challenge out, and what's some of your what you got, some shows or anything coming up? What you think about shows?
Shows? What you mean? What I think about
performing? What you do? Yeah,
they cool. I just be liking them to make sense.
Do they make sense?
A lot of people wanting me to do shows, but then I come to do a show and it's not a lot of people. Like I feel like if I'm gonna do a show,
you gotta bring
if I'm gonna sweat,
you gotta bring people.
Yeah, I can bring people, but I mean, it need to be some other people there too.
But it's your show.
I see what you're saying though. She's saying
talking about like
why, if I bring people, like ain't nobody else brought nobody, like it ain't nobody there.
That's what I'm saying. Then sometimes they charge you at the door, so you want me to bring all my people. You gonna charge me? It's like I brought like at the end of the day, we in Atlanta. This is one thing I learned. They know how to scam. They know how to make it sound good, sound like they doing you a favor, but you really just
Atlanta
filling up the building for them.
Come on here and defend yourself.
Good for them. Yeah.
So what do you think it takes to get that? You getting paid shows and stuff like that? You paid bookings?
I mean, it ain't even just about it have to be paid. It's just like promote yourself, promote your club, your thing, so people can come. And I'm gonna perform, I'm gonna sweat, I'm gonna bring my people, make it make sense. When I needed to make sense to where am I gaining more fans? I don't want to just do a show just to be doing a show for people. Right. I need to do a show to gain fans. Like, I'm at a point where I really want to go to other cities. It could be 20 people in there. They ain't never seen me before. I ain't never seen them before. Before the end of the day, they going to find out. They going to go follow.
Shout out. We got a show in Houston this Saturday, so y'all make sure y'all check
out. Shout out H-Time, too.
You want to come to Houston, we in Houston.
When y'all going?
On the 9th, this Saturday.
I'm going to LA
Okay.
Don't fly, what the fuck? Look, what plane?
I'm definitely with them.
Don't fly whatever the hell plane I had them on. That motherfucker, they tripping. I don't know. It was,
Spirit?
don't do me like that.
I cannot fly Spirit.
Do me like that, baby.
I'm not flying Spirit.
I get on Spirit for something quick. I'm not going from the West Coast to the East Coast on Spirit.
No, I did that one time. What's the other one? Not
Frontier.
Oh my God.
First one.
I had to fly from LA to back here.
See, Frontier, their planes is too little.
We had
I'm talking about American Airlines. I about that motherfucker like this.
13-hour layover, all kind of bullshit.
Looking out the window, my neck just stuck like that. Drive home like that, motherfucker.
That's like that prison boy.
Drive home, my motherfucking neck like that. I'm like, God damn.
But when you get on the flights, it might be convenient if it's some like quick stuff. But if it's something planned and you gotta be there, you don't need to get on that. Because one, it might delay, and guess what? If it delays,
everything
they might. What if they cancel it? Frontier, Spirit don't have flights coming every hour. So if they cancel it, you might be sitting in the airport for a day, waiting on tomorrow for the next or something.
Cool though. You only paid $73.
Okay.
Straight shit. You got money to get your room, tee up in the city.
Now I believe I can rap.
What do you do?
All the rock stars back then, they was all creepy.
It was all creepy.
Alright, we did that. We rolled.
Ready to go?
Girlfriend.
We rolled on me. Take two.
Alright, we back here with Big Boss Blossom.
Say it 5 times, bro.
If I did, I hate it. Big Boss Blossom.
Big Boss Blossom. I didn't mess it up though. No, I just didn't
I had
say.
to make sure that I wasn't the only one that could do that.
Big Boss Blossom, Big Boss Blossom, Big Boss Blossom, Big Boss Blossom, Big Boss Blossom.
On
I said
folks,
it.
okay. Alright, let's go. we got a low. We get excited about anything. Hey, Big Boss Blossom. I see you be doing a lot of content too, man. You do a little acting and things of that nature.
Yeah, I went to acting school from like 5th grade to 11th grade. You can hear me now?
Yeah, you good.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was something I've like learned. I've been doing for a long time, so it's fun. I ain't never get into like movies for real though, because I don't got time to be sitting on nobody's sets all day.
So you're not interested in doing any movies?
I mean, when I get rich and they gonna put me in the private room and let me just come do my skits, yeah. But I'm not sitting on set all day. I got a short attention span. I cannot be sitting there all day. No. If I'm working all day, I can, but sitting, waiting, no.
That's how they do when they making the skits?
No, I'm talking about like movies.
Oh,
That's
movies,
what you do.
yeah.
Movie, you sitting there all day. I just recently tried to do something. I was did the Color Purple, and
What part you tried out for?
I was just in the background type thing. It was some casting thing I seen. It had me looking like it was 1735, 1738. It was real depressing. Like I don't even stay, and I don't quit nothing.
What you
I do.
expected? It was
I don't quit nothing I do, but it was
with
depressing me. Like, I had to go, and I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never like quit nothing. But when I left, I was happy to leave.
Big boss.
I
You did not want to be a slave.
Wait, no, I ain't going for this shit.
Listen, they put this music on me. It was so ugly.
You thought you was gonna wear your frontal and color purple, and they told you take it off. You wasn't having it.
Man, they put little things
Go
to
on, hit
cover
my
my
shit
earring hole.
You said they put something.
To cover the
Your ear hole?
They covered the tattoos. They made it look, man.
It's
that was a big production.
$17.35. Yeah, that's lit though. I feel you though, but you just gotta.
Like
have
I wanted to
patience
do
for
it.
that,
That's something great to say. Like yeah, but no, I had to go. I probably wasn't even in the scene. I probably ain't making the scene. They kept redoing it. I had to go.
Oh, they try to get it.
So you ain't got no patience with acting, yeah. Skitting, how you getting into that?
The skits, I mean, I just like doing it. When I think about stuff, or I got like a friend that be doing them, and we just come up with ideas or do them.
Yeah, I've seen
Like, I
some
just
skits you
started
had with
this,
Big Homie Blocks and
Yeah.
Shout out some niggas too.
Yeah, they funny. But yeah, I just started doing this gas station chronicles. So that's something I'm gonna try to keep consistent.
What's your Instagram?
Big Boss Blossom.
Big Boss.
Blossom.
On Instagram.
Say it 5
y'all.
times. She already showed you. She
I know.
know.
I can't say shit 5 times. shit. I can't even speak straight. I got a speech impediment. Shout out young boy.
Yeah, so that's dope, man. So what else can we be expecting from Big Boss Blossom in the future here?
I'm working on doing all girls mixtape.
That's lit. I like that.
Who's the
I
perspective?
like that.
Yeah, let me ask you that. I know it's a lot of y'all don't as a female artist, you don't get a lot of options for females to aspire. Like usually with the females, it's either it's one or this one, and and them two got to go at it with each other, and you don't even know nothing about the other three. I don't know. That's why I was gonna ask you. So like, do you feel like you listen to a lot more male, or do you feel like there's not enough like female for you to inspiration out there? Cause like you got the Cardi B, you got Nicki, you got.
Well, I wouldn't consider it's gonna sound bad. I wouldn't consider Cardi B to be inspiration for rap.
Okay.
And that's only because. Don't get me wrong, I like Cardi B as a person. I had her, like I've been following her before she was famous, and she is real raw. And I like that. She's real. The way she act, all that, that's her. She ain't acting.
Mm-hmm.
But I also was knowing that she could not rap. So she's an artist, but I know she fully gets her stuff written. So I can't, like, it take a lot of work to create. I can't say, oh, she's an icon, because I know she don't write her raps at all.
So you write all your shit?
Yeah. And I be trying to fuck with writers, because I know that's a thing, but it's a process when you create your own stuff. It's hard to get into other people's words.
Nikki
got writers, of course, because she's big enough, but I know I done checked it out. Nikki name on everything that she on, though.
Because you know,
she got one credit, she done wrote one line.
When you think of writers, do you think of like they writing everything that you heard, or maybe writing like,
no, I know writers.
Try this right here, try this right there. You know what I'm saying? If I was in the studio with you and I'd be like, yo, Big Boss, you should say, Big Boss, and then say, you know, I do a big floss or whatever. And you be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fuck with that. You know, I can get a writing.
Right, you get that credit. That's what I'm saying.
So you think that, is that what you think that?
No,
Nikki, Carmen.
10. It'd be about 10 people on each song. I done looked it up. She be having about 10 people on each song. Nikki probably be having like 5 or 6, but her name is on every last one of them. Cardi's name don't even be on most of them. Like, but I know that from hearing her stuff. Like, from hearing it before she.
So she more of an entertainer than an artist.
Yeah.
Okay, so out of name your top 3
females.
Artists.
Of course, Nikki.
She number 1.
Yeah. Yeah. I liked Eve before Nikki, so I can give Eve that.
See what I'm saying?
After her, I mean, lyrically, I could give something to Megan right now, even though whatever she got going on, but lyrically, yeah, I like her. She know how to rap, and she know how
Somebody
to
writing her raps?
She probably got some writers, but you could tell, like, I feel like you could tell. Because I could tell. If I record a song that I didn't write, I feel like you can tell it's not really something that I usually say. Type stuff.
Not if I never heard it. If
you never heard me before, right? But if you listen to 3 songs and then it's a song I rap, you could tell. I don't know. It's like, but it's a talent though. I can't take no for Cardi because it's a talent to deliver somebody else's words the way that either you gonna do it and make it a hit. I always thought about that
when niggas be writing for the female, do the niggas be sitting up there like,
oh no, it be something like
on the vocal track, do they really be like,
Yachty wrote what's the City Girls song?
Yeah. Can you imagine him in the studio?
He was lit. He was lit. He was in there. He had that shit on. He was doing that shit. Yeah, he was doing that shit. You had to.
That's that shit. You get money for that.
That's the City Girls anthem.
That's a word.
Yeah, act up. Lil Yachty wrote that.
Some dudes be. Listen, I got some writers.
Jermaine Dupri. He wrote a lot of shit.
Gave me some hot
shit for Mariah.
And you just didn't feel it as an artist to.
I've recorded it. I haven't put anything that I didn't write yet out though. I got like 2 songs. It's one that take me longer to record because I gotta try to say it the way they want it said, or it's just a lot. But I like some stuff. I'll let y'all get off this, but it's cool. But I still feel like you can tell.
So how long you been doing your own writing? How long you been writing?
Like almost 2 years. I mean, everything I ever did, I wrote myself. But that's why it took me a minute to get into music. Because when I was younger, I felt like it took me too long. When I finally started again, I'm like, oh, all right, it don't take that long. And then, the more you do stuff now, it don't really take long.
Yeah.
So.
That's good.
But I'm trying to think of a third one. I said Megan.
Okay, so you got Nikki,
Eve,
and Megan.
Megan.
Your top 3. No Lil Kim, no.
Boom, who they said?
I won't really listen to Lil Kim.
No Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill. She wasn't my genre. I am more of a male rap though.
Foxy Brown,
Remy Ma. Yeah.
That wasn't her era though. See, like right now they don't have.
It wasn't even that. It wasn't my era. It wasn't appealing to me. I heard they stuff. Like I said, only part when I go back that I can say I really was listening and replaying, I can say Eve.
Eve the one caught you.
I don't even know you and I hate you. Oh, bro.
Just being honest. Like at that age, I wasn't trying to listen to everything about.
Damn. What's that mean?
I was trying to find out myself.
That sentence.
I didn't know who Stevie J was until he had that sex tape with Evie.
Oh. You know, he's from Buffalo.
You got that. Yeah, he from Buffalo.
Yeah,
he used to do all that. He used to be a producer on all that Biggie shit for Diddy and shit. But he was behind the scene. But that's where I first heard his name. But I ain't never see who he was until that.
To Stevie J.
Evie. When you.
But I like the male rap better, so.
You like the male rap better. Who was your top favorite male rappers right now?
Right now?
Right now.
I mean, all time.
No, because that's when you're gonna say Lil Wayne.
Right now, top favorite, I'd probably say
Who in that playlist the most right now?
Lil Baby.
Who can go? Who a good person to go up against Lil Baby in the verses right now?
Right now?
Who can stand a chance? Another young rapper. Not no.
Polo G, maybe.
Fabio.
You said Polo G.
Yeah, Polo G is cold.
Against Lil Baby in the verses?
I mean, cause who is you trying to say who neck and neck with him right now?
I'm saying if they had a verse.
A verse.
You talking about just rapping?
Probably
I'm saying
Money
Verses is about hits.
so the hits.
Ain't nobody.
Hits.
You gotta have hits.
Ain't nobody saying.
I mean, outside Lil Durk,
Even
Vaughn, if Vaughn was alive. Rest in peace, Vaughn.
Nah, Von don't
Vaughn
got
didn't even have
nothing.
Lil Durk, I'll probably say then. Maybe.
I don't think Lil Durk is messing with Lil Baby. I'd say Moneybag Yo.
Yeah.
Hits wise, Lil Baby got some. He got a playlist for you.
Moneybag got hits.
Moneybag.
I DJ in all the clubs, so I know what
That'll be something to see.
Lil Baby and Moneybag, yo. Get that together, Thriller. We need
We need another percentage.
we'll talk about that out. So, what else we gonna have for her? What else we got? Videos. What video coming out?
You got a YouTube. Shout your socials out.
Social media.
All your social media.
It's Big Boss Blossom on everything. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, everything. LinkedIn, all that. I don't really do Twitter. But that's about it.
I do not know how Twitter works.
I don't know Twitter.
I used to do it when I was younger. And when I was childish, saying everything that came to my mind. I'm not doing that no more. I keep my
What you say?
thoughts inside. I don't tweet. I don't post my every move.
That's what's up.
Oh, you moving like a star now.
I just
A
period.
big boss.
Yeah, everybody
Blossoming out here.
thinking.
I heard that.
Alright, big boss. Blossom.
Man, we appreciate you coming by and stopping by and fucking with us today, man. It was a pleasure getting there, kicking it with you and chopping it up, seeing what you got coming from straight out of Buffalo.
Straight out of Buffalo.
Via
Yeah.
ATL.
But she international with it. Yeah.
On the internet, man. You wanna tell them? Oh, you already told them. She already told them where to
Where they can find it. Yep.
And we gonna get some of that music too. I'm give me that music after that, and we gonna put that music in the cut and the edit, so y'all can check that out for Big Boss. We appreciate you coming out, man. Once again, everybody that's watching today, thank you again for tuning in. Hit the like, subscribe, comment, like it up. What's the Script Show at Gmail. What's the Script on the YouTube? It's the boy Big Homie Dope.
Chief Cocky.
We up out of here. We'll check you out next time.